Say
Ready.
hello. Okay,
I'm
whoever
ready.
wants
Oh,
to say hello, it will take a little while.
I did
So
it again.
off you go. You're right.
Here we
Whoever
go.
wants to say hello.
It's up to y'all.
hi
I can do it.
everybody.
Hello. Hey, you want to do it, Sonya?
Sure.
You're good
Okay.
with it.
I like this. Got this blue screen reflection
I
going on
know,
with glasses.
right?
Hi everybody. Welcome to the Sacred Sisters Divination Circle. Is that did I raise my hand? That's crazy. That's wild. Okay, that's sorry. Zoom is
It's because of that. Yeah.
yeah, they're doing the
Yeah.
most.
Zoom.
Let's see. No, okay. I thought I was going to do a reaction, but we'll see. Hi everyone. Squirrel moments. Apologies. I promise I'm good for it. I'm Sonya. I am the Maiden of Trinity, and we want to welcome you all to our lovely Sacred Divination circle. And as I said before, I'm Sonya. I am the Maiden of the Trinity, which means I bring in new ideas, new energy, new perspectives. And I also, contribute to the liveliness of our crew. And I want to welcome you all here. We all are going to give our introductions. Just as a reminder, the divinations that we offer include tarot, which is myself and Dee, oracle, which is all three of us, dowsing rods are all three of us, and pendulums are also all three of us. For the pendulum and dowsing rods, which I always vote for D's because she has the natural ones. I have copper, and T has copper and silver, correct? Yes.
Yes.
Those, the dowsing rods and the pendulums, are yes and no questions only. And we do ask, if you want a reading tonight, that you have to specify the type of reading and who gives it. So if you're asking for tarot, do not ask for T because she does not offer tarot. I offer it, T offers it. And then all three of us do the other divinations. So I will allow for D and or T to introduce themselves, and thank you for joining us.
Hi, I'm
Hey.
T.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, darling. No.
I'm D. I'm the crone of the Trinity Sisters, which means that I am the one with the old ways of doing things, teaching and bringing forth the knowledge of the old ways and keeping with the ancestors' wishes. I do, like Sonya said, I do tarot, pendulum, divining rods, and oracle. And we're glad you're here.
Hey everyone, I'm Tywanah Yvette, also known as my native name, Thunderbird Rising. I am the mother of the Sisters of Trinity, which means I am the womb. I'm the community, the one who brought the little community together. And I am a shamanic healer who practices, as Sonya said, and the oracle, divination rods for yes and no questions, both silver and copper, but these are better. And pendulums, which are reserved for yes or no questions only, just because of the interest of time. So we welcome you to Sisters of Trinity tonight, a sacred divination, and we are excited to do your reading. So bring it on.
So, well, we are actually organized. Which I just want to say that we do have Denise. Do we have Denise and Debbie watching us? So please please put something in the chat in the comments, if you'd like a reading. And of
Hi,
course,
Debbie.
we've got
Hi,
to find
Denise.
out what
Hey,
type of
Denise and
reading
Debbie.
and who. And to start the thing off, while we're waiting for Denise and Debbie to put something in the chat, am I being too thingy if I go first? Just let me have a look here. Uh,
Giving you the look, Sophia.
Sorry, I'm watching this. I'm watching this. Um, Tawana, What do you do? Oracle or tarot? You don't like tarot, do you?
What do I
Or you don't
do?
like Oracle? Whichever one you like. I would
Mhm.
like to know. I have a
Unacceptable.
question. And actually,
Okay, so
I have a
you
question.
want these rods?
No, this is not a yes or no question. This is a reading question.
Oh, okay.
This is a reading question. And of course, I'd love something from all three, but that's being too much. But for now, I'd like what else or what can I do? What am I supposed to do to make to and you want me to get this clear? I'm a bit fuzzy. What else can I do to make the most of this body? Like, what else can I do to make the most of this body? Is that a clear enough question? No. What's the purpose of having this body besides learning lots of lessons? How can I make the most of it? I don't know. Maybe I need to ask a question about how to ask clear questions.
No, making the most of your body is realizing that you're a soul having a human experience.
Yes,
So when we look at our bodies, we don't necessarily look at the external features. Now, if we're talking about pain, then that usually can come from trauma or can be traced to trauma that's
yes,
stored in the body. So somewhere in the body, there is some stored unresolved trauma.
yes. And yes, I totally understand that. But because I was born with this body, this with a genetic condition, with all this type of things, I'm getting the feeling like I can actually, in the best way to say, is to use it to help others.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Well, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to become more
Oh,
clear.
okay, okay.
Okay?
I was
That's what I want to
confused.
become
Like,
more clear on. How?
because she's talking, so I didn't need. I'm like, I don't need divination for this because she's over here talking.
Okay.
But yes, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to help others that are in situations that you've been in before or that you're currently in and never forget that you were there.
Okay. How?
How do you never forget you were there without
No,
living
no,
in
no.
that?
How to help others?
How do you help others?
Podcasts.
Well, I was about to say do more podcasts that are leaning more towards your condition. Be more open about the condition you have. Put out calls for people who have that condition and make sure they're on your personal interviewing schedule so that they're later in your day, not 2 a.m. so that you can relate to them and show the world that you're not alone, but show others that they're not alone either. Because medical conditions can feel very isolating.
Yes.
And if they haven't done the work that you have, which you've done an incredible amount of work, then maybe they don't know how. And that's your assignment. That's one of your assignments, is to show people how to live this life in a similar body.
I'm picking up on the sound bowls, pushing that out more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one she wants to give away.
No, that's a whole different story. That really is a whole different story. I don't want to give them away, but
Okay, good. I'm glad to
it's
hear
if it's sent details, scroll to comments. It may I don't anyway, we'll see. Just the physical things. that I may have to just pack them up for a while, but we'll see. But anyway,
Okay. Okay.
yes, I mean, sound is my medicine and I need to do more of that.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Now, Denise, and let me have a very quick look.
Sean, by
Debbie.
the way. So that's Junior
Huh?
that y'all met.
Oh, that's Sean.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Sean. So she's
Sean.
also a Denise.
I've
Yes.
been waiting
Okay.
to hear from you for months. Where have you been, darling?
I can't do
Yes,
it.
I'm putting you
Well,
on blast.
la-di-da, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, love, since we've been waiting for you? I just got to give you a little trouble. I love you.
Yeah. I was like, because since they're both Denise, I'm like, oh, that's Junior.
Yeah,
I thought when I looked, I thought it was your mom.
Mhm.
so did I.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You
We're
oh
really,
now.
okay, we're really needing people to go onto the website. We do have Christ Bay's now there. Christ Bay, if you'd like a reading. We still do have Denise and Debbie.
Okay.
And in meantime, our beautiful Sonya.
Yes, yes.
I can't not have a reading from Sonya.
Well, what kind of reading would you like?
And a general tarot oracle. Which one do you prefer?
Say it with your chest.
Uh,
You have confidence. I prefer all of them, but it's what
Tarot.
you are requesting. Okay.
Tarot.
So I'm gonna pull from my goddess tarot deck
steady
today.
trying to
I know.
she's steady trying to get us in trouble.
Mhm. No, I want none of the smoke.
And while we're there, can I ask Tywanah what's happening next week? While we're waiting
So
for Sonya, what's happening
next week, do we have a presentation for you? I keep forgetting it's next week because
It is
it's
next
warm
week.
in Florida, so I forget that it's Christmas time. Um, so next week we have melody, what is it? Music and no, melodies. Oh, what did we name it? Goodness gracious, my brain just went blank. I can see this.
Magic melodies and messages.
Thank you. Magic melodies and messages. And what does that mean for you? It means number one, if you stay on the live from the beginning to the end, you're going to win a reading, a private reading with one of us. But number two, we're going to play 3 to 5 seconds of a song. And we've pulled together some Australian songs and some European songs and some American songs, holiday music. And whoever guesses it gets to jump in front of the line for their reading. Now, all three of us are opening our schedules for you guys to receive a reading. So if you're here and you stay beginning to end, you go on the wheel and we spin the wheel to Christmas music. And I'll probably choose the most annoying song in America, and Diana and Sonya know what I'm talking about. But you get to spin the wheel and then choose who you want your private reading with. And that private reading is just that. It is private. It is you and that one practitioner. But then we do something called a triple goddess that's very special. And we may have something up our sleeves for that one too. So that's what's happening next week.
And the week after.
And the week after. So bring your Christmas gear and wear your reindeer ears so you can feel fun. They have them at Dollar Tree. They even have the lights that go across your head. You'll see.
Your ugly sweaters.
Your ugly sweater. Yep, that one too, Diana. Your ugly sweaters. get in the spirit with us. Your Grinch, big old fluffy slippers that make you trip, so you only wear them when you're sitting down. Your onesies, it doesn't matter, whatever it is that puts you in the holiday spirit, wear it, because we are.
Okay.
And that's for the next 2 weeks. So that's a lot of reading for us. I would want to get in on that. Would you, Dee? Would you want a private reading from one of us if you didn't know us? So if we didn't read
Sure.
each other? Yeah.
Sure.
Sonya, what about you? Absolutely. So,
And just to let y'all know, we do condensed versions of readings on here. So we're not talking about a 5-minute reading. If it's a private reading, it's much more in depth. So it is worth winning. I will tell you that.
my private readings usually go over 2 hours. So it's a lot of energy that we're putting into you guys, gifting it to you. Sonia's and Dee's, I think, are an hour, sometimes 2. Um, but yes, like Diana pointed out, and I'm so glad that she did make that statement. It's nothing like here. And you'll also receive the messages that we didn't give you here, because there's a lot of things that the 3 of us hold back, because everybody, it doesn't need to be on YouTube for everybody to see or hear, and it doesn't need to be anywhere. Some things are that we hear, see, feel, taste. It's so personal that we'll save it just for you. But I know in my case, she'll tell me, nope, they're coming to you, just hold on till then. In Sonya and Dee's case, I'm not sure how it operates, but I know for me, it's my mother will say, ah, nope, they're coming. So it's okay if I have something very, very private. Now, if she doesn't say that, excuse me, then I will reach out to you personally and give you those details and send you like an audio message or something.
Okay, it's okay.
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Oh. So, pull from the Goddess Tarot deck, which is a new one I've been using recently. So, and of course, you got an affirmation card, because I always like to give that out. So I'll start with that one. Today I feel healthy. Today my mind is clear, my body is healthy, and my soul is at peace. Which I think is very interesting. Can you read?
Good.
Yes. So the first card that came out was King of Pentacles. I actually like the artwork on here too. It's really cool. And so with that, it usually represents like finances, like incoming wealth, which I think is apropos, giving questions you've been asking. So like either it's going to come to you in like different ways. But it's definitely also like it's on its way if it's not already present and it's happening now. So King of Pentacles was the first one, which was then followed by fertility. And so what came to me when I first saw the card was like birthing of ideas, right? Whether that's projects, a new direction, right, of something that you're already doing, but like creating something new, or a different path of something that's already been created. And that's more of a, not like a, hey, you'll be giving literal birth like to another human, but birth to ideas, new spaces, new avenues, what comes from that. And what was right after that was balance. Mm-hmm. Right. And also with she's the goddess of the sea, and that flow, right? Just allowing it, yes. And making sure that you are, which is a reoccurring message for you, right? Of not overwhelming yourself or learning to delegate the things that you do need to spend more time on, making sure, like trusting that the rest of the things that you don't need to spend that time on is going to be okay. It's not going to burn down, right? It's not going to become a cluster. Oh, so you got 6 cards total. Your next one was love. And from that, love of self, right? Love for what you do, the love that's around you from the people who support you, right? Like that's what I'm getting from that love card. So it's kind of in combination with the balance, right? That work-life balance. The love, I think especially with the love of what you do to give yourself time to actually enjoy, like to see the fruits of your labor, giving you the space to do that, the autonomy to do that, and not feeling like you're binded by having to do all the things. And then the last 2 cards that came out together were the Queen of Staves, there we go, and the 8 of Staves were the 2 that came out together. And for that, it's like this reminder of like the beauty of all the things that you've like created, and also grounding, having like there might be some surprises, but in a positive way as well. So like an unexpected phone call, which could, be the King of Pentacles, right? That popped up, that unexpected windfall, right? Just something where some things may start coming in that are positive and help you in the direction of where you're trying to go and where you want to be. And so staying on the path of, like continuing to not be stagnant and creating the space for new things, and reminding yourself, like remembering your why. That's what came. I say that at work a lot. Remember your why. Like, why do you do this? Why, what is the purpose? Right. And using that to motivate yourself to stay grounded, to stay balanced, and to allow the blessings, the abundance, right? Whether that's through finances, through the love of others, and the love of what you are doing to support them on their journeys, and then wanting to pay it back, right? Pay it forward, and as all and also give it back. And that was the kind of the energy I got from the reading. So hopefully that made sense and resonated with you.
Makes total sense. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
We've also got Alicia. Sorry, Alicia, I'm not really good on pronouncing names, especially at the moment. But we do need you to put a comment in or a question in the chat. Also, Sean is on the website, which is good. Just pop it in the chat, in the comments. Pop a question in the comments, or if you'd like a reading, that would be really, really good. So thank you for that. Sonya, great. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
And stuff. I'm just having a look here. Now, our beautiful Christ May. Let me have a look.
The Christ May's last meeting for me. I doubt she'll ever want one from me again.
I'm sure she will. Okay, Sean. Sorry for being a stranger. I've been having a lot of new beginnings ramping up, which Sonya alluded to endings and closure in my first tarot reading in August. I would like to do another tarot reading to see what the universe is guiding me towards.
From who?
I'm assuming he's meaning you, Sonya, but that's an assumption. We really need to know, Sean.
That's her sister. That's her sister.
Yes. What Sam say? Make an ass out of you, an umption? No.
Just 1 second. Okay,
Alicia.
Okay, Alicia, and I might not be Alicia. Sorry, Alicia. I said, not good at pronouncing names at the moment. I'd like a reading from D, Love the hat. Do you just want a general reading or a question? And what
kind?
type of reading?
It may be Aisha.
Alice, yeah, I'm not good on pronouncing names. I'm sorry.
Hi,
I know
Aisha,
Aisha.
if that is your name.
What
And I'm
type
Miss
of
Debbie.
Yeah, we
what
need
type
to
of reading does she want? Tarot or oracle?
not saying yet, but
Oh,
it should
I
not
think
take
okay.
long.
Yeah, because she has a J where like
Yeah,
maybe the second eye goes, so I can see where the I got you.
Ah, okay.
I got you.
right. So while we're waiting, if I can I ask Sonya, how
Yes.
did you get into divination?
Um,
Tell us
Great
about your
question.
journey.
So it actually started like unknowingly for me when I was probably like adolescent because I had like a love of tarot. I didn't really know what it was about, but I just thought it was something. Oh Lord, okay, raise my hand. Okay, but um, it was just something that I was drawn towards. And so, interestingly enough, the first set deck of cards that my parents got for me was the Goddess Tarot. So when I got older and like started to come, I was like, I had to find it because I ended up, I don't know if I got rid of it or what happened with all the different moves and things. And I was like, I have to find it. So I ended up finding it. Shout out, to Amazon. So that was cool. Um, but that's kind of where it started. And then there was this like long pause. And then as I got older, I wanted to feel what I felt was a void with my spirituality, because I wasn't drawn to like organized religions, but there was like, I was lacking connection and was trying to figure out what that meant for me. And so with that, started like checking, doing my research, YouTube University, reading certain things, and then also just kind of understanding what were other like forms of spirituality that wasn't necessarily religion, but spoke to like my morals, spoke to my like vision, mission statements, so to speak, like what was something that was aligned with my purpose. And
Okay,
that's kind of how I started actually connecting with Tywanah, and learning about like pendulums. I was already aware of tarot, but wasn't aware of oracle. Like, oh, cool, So knowing, I knew of affirmation cards because of my work as a therapist. So like, we just use it. Oh, like brighten your day, but not realizing you can also use that as a divination tool.
yeah,
And I always loved quotes. So yeah, that's kind of that's where it started for me and continues to grow.
thank you. Thank you so much
Absolutely.
for that. And I want to know more. But right now we have Alicia. Alicia. I'm going to call you Alicia. I hope that's okay. Would like a reading from D on tarot, a tarot reading on career. And then Sean would like a reading from Sonya.
Okay. General.
Does not say. Yes, I know this website. I've now figured it out. Let's see. I've now got it much faster, so it's okay. We can actually see it now.
All right.
Oh yeah. So well, I'll let her say yes to that, but yeah.
Okay. What do we have for her career question? Okay, usually for a direct question, I will pick 3 cards. And the 3 cards represent the problem. The first card is the issue. The second card is what you need to do to fix it. And the third card would be the outcome. Okay, for the issue or the problem, you got the 3 of Swords in reverse. Now, swords are air, and the swords in tarot, nobody really likes them because they are things that you need to take care of. So everybody kind of shies away when they get a sword. But the 3 of Swords upright is heartache. Someone's broken your heart, or a situation has broken your heart, but it's in reverse. So that's happened in the past. Maybe you had a career that you felt you were treated unfairly. And you're kind of hanging on to that. So that's kind of what's keeping you from moving forward, thinking that, is this going to happen again? So that's what's holding you back right now. And the second card you got, which is the action that needs to be taken. You got the Lovers card in reverse. Now, lovers, it can mean romantic relationship, but it can also stand for self-love. It can stand for friendship, the love of a friend. It can stand for the love of something like what you love to do, a passion of yours. But it's disconnected right now. You're feeling disconnected. So what you need to do is find that connection again, find that passion, mend any type of issues with friends, whether it's you no longer need them in your life due to you feel like they're holding you back or they are not there for your highest good. If it's a relationship with a romantic relationship, just take a look at that and make sure that you're on the right path with that, because that whatever this conflict is needing to be mended before you can move forward. Then we have the King of Wands. That's the fire sign. So this is going to be your outcome for career. Now, wands do represent fire, which represent passion. So the king, he's in control. He rules, he watches over everything. He's a provider. So this is a good positive card, meaning if you get rid of this baggage and fix that relationship issue, that your passions are going to pay off and you will have success. So I hope that helped.
Thank you, Sonya.
Mhm.
Thank you. Before we go, thank you, Dee. Sorry, Dee.
You're welcome.
Before we go to Sonya, I just want to give a call out to Michelle Larmet, who's also on the website and possibly watching. She's just signed up to one of our other programs. Welcome, Michelle. If you would like a reading, please pop it in the chat. So, okay. So, Sonya, do you need any more information?
She requested general a general reading
A
about
general
like the
reading
next
from you.
steps from her last reading.
Yeah,
Because I harassed her and was like, I need
a
you to
general
go
reading from Sonya. Yes.
pull the little sister card.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, then I got one more. The affirmation card, and then we can get started. So I pulled from the Goddess Tarot deck. Sean, 5 cards came out. I think it's actually pretty interesting. Theme, good, like good, interesting, not a, sounding ominous. Oh, all right. So we're gonna start out with your affirmation card. Today I am mindful. Today I know deep in my heart and soul that happiness and self-worth are within me. Okay, clock it. First off, shout out. Okay, okay, for the brightening of the light. I feel it. So with the first card that came out, 4 staffs. And this represents, so your cards were a combination of cups and staffs. And a lot of it, like the general or overall reading of it, is the like a affirming of this is the time for like a new opportunity, and that the direction you're going in is going to lead to success. And so with the first, the 4 staffs, and then the Prince of Cups kind of flew out. Like, thankfully I caught it, but it almost flew off the table. And so with this, like that piece of new opportunity. So this also could mean new space, whether that's like a new place, a new, which I know recently, like with your expiration of your instruction, right? You found a new place to call home for your classes. It also could mean, because I know you've also been talking about transitioning and like finding your own place of sanctuary. So could be that validation of like to move forward with that next step. This was also followed by the 3 staffs, right? And I think it's kind of cool with like her looking out into the horizon, right, to see what the future holds, and keeping that curiosity and keeping that motivation to continue to look forward, like that forward thinking in a positive way, because you are doing the things, you're making the connections, right? You've always been a creative person, and so to continue to lean into that, because it's going to lead you to where you want to be. And however you define success, like it'll help match that. Next up after that was the King of Cups, right? So that it's even like that confirming piece of success, like you're headed towards success. The like you have the right, you're lining up the right people in order to be successful, right? You're putting yourself in the right places, taking the right steps. Like that's just kind of the energy I'm getting. And your last card was the Queen of Staffs, but it was in reverse, which I laugh because you being my sister, right? This stands for, usually means that you are taking too long to act. Okay, so do number 2 or get off the pot, basically, is what the ancestors are telling you. And I'm laughing because this is not the first time we've had this conversation, Miss Ma'am. So just so you know, like I love you. Ancestors love you as well. And they're like, stop hesitating, right? As soon as you make the decision, and trying to, find forever in a day to figure it out. So, because you will miss the opportunity if you're not acting. So I think of, that's hilarious, sitting on the dock of the bay, There's a song that started playing in my head. Wasted time. Okay, that Otis Redding. So listen to it because I know you're a music head. So if you have not heard that song, listen to it. But that is we also use it as a way to describe a like cognitive distortion of people waiting for others to move so that they can move. No, that's how you'll miss out on all these opportunities to be and remain creative and to be successful. So I hope this resonated for you. And if you have any questions,
Open the
I'm
chat.
here.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't put your cards away yet. Alicia has replied to D. Spot on the heartache from a previous career. I think I'm going into fashion as I love clothes and colours. So that might be the second card because I've been looking for something I actually enjoy. Thank you, D. Could I have a tarot reading from Sonya on fashion as a career for me, please?
And this is still Alicia.
Alicia, yes, Alicia.
Okay.
Yes.
Please let us know if we are jacking your name up.
I will be.
Because I just know, like today I was at a coffee shop and they definitely gave me a whole new name. So if I go into witness protection, I got a couple options. See, I bring the liveliness. I wasn't lying when I introduced myself. Okay. You get a comedy show as well as a reading. That's what we do here.
I try to hold my comedy to a minimum because we are on YouTube. So mine is not
Sorry, you got
always
Lotus over here
appropriate.
thinking of crying.
It's okay.
You got Lotus thinking I'm in tears, and I'm over here cracking up. She ran over out of a knocked out sleep, like, Mama, you okay? And some laughing at your auntie.
It's all good, Dee. I think it's good to be real. Unless we're on Facebook. I don't know if YouTube has any censorship on swearing and whatever. But I don't have an issue with it. Got to be yourself. As you know, well, I've sworn many, many times, even on Facebook.
Unless you're on TikTok and then you get violated for
Really?
other people, for standing up for yourself against other people.
Okay, it's pronounced Alitzia. Alitzia.
Okay.
Alitzia. Alitsia. Do you know we got a thing? We got a slap from LinkedIn on promoting this. We got a really you're against community standards. And it's like, what the fuck? On LinkedIn.
Well,
Ah,
what are they?
huh? What are they
But
meaning?
we're on YouTube. We're not on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I know, but we promote it everywhere. Right. So we
Why
put the poster and a description everywhere, including LinkedIn. Let me go and find out what it actually
I
said.
did hear, I was talking to an SEO strategist. I don't even know what week we're in, but it's been a few days, right? And he told me the words psychic and medium will get Google to bounce back to these other apps, and you will not reach SEO standards. You are then going against them.
Quite possibly. Okay, so your page doesn't comply with your policies. The Trinity Sisters, the post for illegal and regulated goods and services. Okay, post removed for illegal and regulated goods and services was the post where we promoted this. Christ May promotes it. I think Christ May promotes it. It's either her or I can do submit an appeal, which I haven't done yet, but I can do.
We're
So,
not selling crack.
yeah, I know, but our automated systems detected that your page's post doesn't comply with our professional community policies on illegal and regulated goods and services. So I will have to appeal it. But yes, that's the one that got done. And if we keep on doing it, they will shut us down. So I have to appeal it
So you
for.
can't do that. You can't do that. But that's absolute.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree, Sonya. What you said, because you're muted. I saw what you said, and I agree. I agree.
What
That's
did
what
you
it's
horse
say?
all-
crap.
Right. What the fact? What the fact?
She said bullshit.
Bullshit's fine. Bullshit's better than like.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
Um.
what the fuck is what I said before I unmuted myself.
Yeah.
right.
You know, nothing about this is illegal or selling of services.
Yeah, we know.
Well,
We're not even selling anything.
We know. But anyway, all
you
right.
are-
Yes, but that was
we're-
LinkedIn.
Yes. I was gonna get real conspiracy theory, but I'm chill.
Yeah.
It-
So we.
I was about I'm so with you, Salem. I'm so with you, Salem.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, say her name one more time. How did she say?
Alicia.
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 That's a fly. First of all, that is a fly name. Alicia. So,
Alicia.
And if Alicia, if you're not American, don't know what fly means, it means
Oh.
amazing. It's a great
Thank you.
name. It's
Yes.
wonderful. We love it.
Ausgezeichnet. There we go, German for you. It's amazing. Exciting. You know, I'm doing my German Duolingo, so I gotta refresh
I'm
in
so
my
proud of you.
Deutsch. Thank you. Okay, so your affirmation card. Today I will look ahead. Today I will see my future. It is a beautiful life I'm looking forward to, which I think is very apropos, right? Given your question regarding your career. So I also did a 3-card pool, and we in sync, me and D, not to be confused with Lance Bass and Justin Timberlake. Yeah, but we are in sync. JC was the better singer, by the way. I will not be discussing further. So your first card, 4 of Cups. And so this is the Goddess Tarot deck, and this suit for this deck is connected to Venus, and which Venus, as you know, is associated with beauty, right, and love. Also, I just was trying to zoom in without it looking weird, but the way she's sitting against the tree, it's like she has had her fill, and is coming upon the itis, which if you don't know what that means, that's when you eat too much and you start to get sleepy. And so what I feel like this means as like a yes, like you to pursue that career. However, too much of something can be not so great. Too much of a good thing cannot be great. So when going into it, which actually explains the next 2 cards, and I'll put those up together, but you got the Queen and King of Swords, which I feel like, if I remember correctly, also one or both of them came up in Dee's reading. But that reminder of being incisive. So what I think with these 3, and I'll see if I can put them together, of like, yes, go into it, but also know if you overindulge, it could lead to not being successful. And with that, especially with the swords that are with Isis, in that being incisive are being decisive, right? So knowing what it is that you want to do within the fashion world. So that could mean identifying your niche, right? What is the style? Is it, do you want to focus on pets? Do you want to focus on women's clothes, men's clothes, right? So just not, I just want to do everything, right? But pick a niche or something that you feel is going to be your go-to. And doesn't mean that you can't explore later, but starting out and getting in your foot in the door, like having a niche or having a particular demographic that you want to cater to get your name out. And so once that happens, then you can start exploring. Like, for example, Rihanna with Fenty, right? She started out with makeup. And then once that started blowing up, she then started looking at a clothing line. And then when she blew up, she started making lingerie for men, like the really, cute silky boxers. Yeah. So, so she's now has different areas, right, of Fenty. And but she started out with makeup. So you can do the same. You can have the 50,000 things, but start with the one so that it's not an overindulgence. So the vibe I'm getting from this is yes, especially with the confirmation of the I will look ahead. And it's a beautiful life I'm looking forward to. So it's supporting you by saying yes, go that way, but also be very meaningful and intentional with what you are doing in that industry. So hopefully that helped and resonated with you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. We'll just wait to see if she comments. Sean has said, thank you very much, Sonya. I'm also saying thank you very much to Sean. Dee, I haven't asked you a question yet, have I?
What do you have a question? Yes or no question, Sophia?
Oh, I'm sure I could come up with something fun, but no, not at this point in time. Because I have to try and formulate it.
Mm.
Yeah, no. I won't waste your time.
You never waste my time, Sophia.
Not when I really don't know, when I really don't have a clear question. I could always ask, is there a way that I can get more clarity on my questions? Is there a way that I can? But I already know the answer, so it's okay. It's okay.
Yep, put Papa Marcus on your spirit team.
1 second. We have had Alicia. Now, I know she's just. Yes, women's fashion is 1 second. Yes, women's fashion is what I'm thinking. Thank you, Sonya. Okay, who else have we got on the website right at this point of stage? Let me have a very quick look. Christ May hasn't put anything in there. Christ May, if you want to.
Hi, Craftsmate. I don't think I said that earlier, but hello. Yeah, I'm still shook from her reading last week.
Hey, beautiful. I'm still shaking and I'm a reader.
Oh. It's raining there and her internet is a bit unstable. Yep, totally get that. Totally and absolutely get that. The joys of being in the Philippines where it rains a lot are very much.
It rained here all day and it wasn't even in the forecast.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay.
Well, does that conclude tonight's sacred divination for everyone?
Possibly. Let me have one last quick look everywhere.
Okie dokie, my darling.
Uh, where have we got? Debbie Smith is back on the website. Debbie, if you would like a reading, please pop it in the comments really, really soon. Just say, first of all, just say yes, please. Then we'll know that we'll wait for you. Then pop who you would like to read and what reading you would like. or who you'd like to read and what by. So Debbie, really, if you'd like a reading, do we do a countdown?
I'd say in the next 60 seconds.
Next
We
60
need to
seconds.
know. Yeah.
Okay. Because it is getting late for you beautiful women. Now, can I also say while we're waiting, Debbie Smith would says, yes, please. Okay, Debbie, please tell us what you would like and who you would like to do your reading and what you would like. And do you have any questions? Oh, hold on 1 second. Got another reading for you, Tywanah. 1 second. I think we're going to be getting Christ May to do a lot of this. Okay, Alicia would like a reading from you, Tywanah. An oracle reading about achieving enlightenment in this life. And then Christ May would like a general tarot reading from Sonya. And then, I know we were just finishing up. And then we will have Debbie Smith. Debbie would like a dowsing rod with D. Debbie, I have the answer. I have the thing. I'll tell you something afterwards. But after Dee does your dowsing rods, when Dee's ready. So who's going first? We've got Tywanah, Sonya.
Yeah.
Yep, you ready?
I'll probably Sonya, you ready yet? I'm not. I'm only pulling 2 from each deck. Mama pulled 3 decks.
Yeah, so I think we'll have Tawana go, then I'll go, and then D.
Yep. Okay. And while, of course, the Tawanah's getting ready, please come back next week for magic melodies and messages. Some good stuff. And before that, we have, for anyone who wants to join us, Christmas and community. I don't know exactly what it's called, but community Christmas for anyone who's alone, 2 hours before. Let me get all the information up while you guys are getting ready. Celebrate Christmas together. It will be on Christmas Eve at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and Christmas Day at 6 p.m. Christmas time. We've got Celebrate Christmas together. And then 2 hours later, we have magic melodies and messages. And then possibly after that, some sound healing.
I
All
catch
right.
a lot of the replays on your sound healing. I like to listen to it when I'm going to bed.
Thank you. I saw your message too, but really good. Thank you. Comment. I didn't see it till now. Tywanah, did you say you're ready?
Mhm.
Okay.
So the answers are really quick. I could have channeled this, but I'm too tired to channel this.
Yeah.
So thank goodness she flipped them out in the cards easily. How do you attain spiritual enlightenment? So this is out of the it's a new deck, so please forgive me for not memorizing the name yet. I've got over 90 decks. So the Wild Soul Oracle. The first thing, grounding. Have to be grounded in order to take this spiritual journey. If you are not grounded, you're going nowhere but spiritual psychosis, okay? The next one, the squirrel, preparation. Prepare yourself, do research, read books, find creators who are authentic. Watch from behind the wall first to see if they're real. Do their followers believe in them? Are they on any podcast? Do they speak publicly? These are the research, the questions you need to ask when you're looking for a reader publicly. Now it's best to ask around and find out for your, from a place like either here or, test the waters or whatever. But if you're on social media and you happen to see somebody you resonate with, you need to ask yourself those questions first. Okay. Next deck, we are in the Ascended Masters. The first one is Mother Mary. Nurture yourself. Self-care is the only way to get here. You do not take care of yourself, you're going to crumble. Period, point blank. Your health comes above any and everything. And that is your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, and last, certainly never least, your your spiritual health. Okay. But those three things will get you to spiritual health, nurturing them. The next card, crystals. Okay. We don't, I don't necessarily I don't depend on them every day now. But when I first started my healing journey, they were essential. I've got a whole rack over here full of them that I find myself using less and less because we are the channel and don't need anything external. However, these amplify our energy, hold space for us, help with the chakras, and cleanse until we do. Okay. Next one, freedom. Okay. Give yourself some freedom. Boundaries. That's how you get freedom. Boundaries. Boundaries with work, boundaries with friends, boundaries with loved ones, lovers, boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. And no is a complete sentence. Not no because, not no, and this is, I'm a work in progress even there too, because I catch myself every once in no, because no. It's that simple. And your last card is connection. You have to be connected to the divine and your intuition, which is, if you notice, that area is what's lit up in her intuition. But then you see the light coming down on her head from the divine. So if she's sinking herself into her intuition, the divine is going to immerse that energy and say what she needs to hear. That's how you do it. In 6 simple steps. I think this is a class.
Thank you, Tywanah. And can I just say, the other thing is to come and join Tywanah's Metaphysical Mastery tribe meetings, which is on an hour before this. And that will certainly help about achieving enlightenment. Thank you. Let us know, Alicia, which I still can't get your name right. Sorry. I'll practice for next time. Thank you for that. All right, let us know if you have any other questions. Sonia, before we wrap up.
Yes. Christ May. Hello. All right. So I did a 3-card pull with, of course, an affirmation card. I'm going to start with the tarot reading, then I'll end with affirmation. So the first one that came up was contemplation. And so I don't know if you know the story of Chango, who is the moon goddess, who was sent like to be isolated up in the moon and with a white hair as her only companion. And so there seems to be some battle, internal battle going on, which was confirmed because the next 2 cards that came out were the King of Swords and the Five of Swords. And so with the Five of Swords, there is this like a struggle. There's a situation that like puts you in a place of uncomfortability. And so having that, that was the last card. And then with the King of Swords coming out, it was this like, he also shows that like calm authority, brings calm authority. So it's this balance of like you are uncomfortable, which is leading to the contemplation or the reconsidering of things, when in reality it's growth, right? You're stepping into a new chapter or some uncharted territory that you're not quite sure about. And so staying steadfast, right? Making those decisions is what I'm getting with the 2 swords coming out, and then the contemplation, right? Like, this is uncharted territory. I don't really know what my next move should be. And so relying on, if you have a person or people in your life that help you with that decision making. So it could be the divine, your ancestors, could be people in the earth realm as well that you have, that you really take into consideration their advice or things that they may give you to help you on your journey. And so those were the 3 tarot. And for your affirmation, today I am grateful. Today my heart is filled with joy. I see the positive in everything today. And so although you may be feeling uncomfortable now, like it's leading to growth and new beginnings for you. Hopefully it resonated with you.
Thank you.
Did Debbie pose her question?
Yes, Debbie has posted her question. Thank you, Sonia. I'll have some more, but yes, Debbie has posted her question.
Let me get these balanced. Okay, I'm ready.
Will I be in a lot of pain tomorrow with the dentists?
Unfortunately, that is a yes. It is going to hurt, but it's not going to be like extended pain lasting for a long time.
Yes. Thank you. Hope that
And
helps.
make sure you take any medicine prescribed as it's prescribed. Don't start hurting too bad before you go ahead and take it. Just, you're a nurse, so you know that. Don't let it get out of control before you take something.
Thank you.
It'll be worth it though.
Yes. All right. And without, if I can say, just from my experience, without getting too much personal, because I probably shouldn't, Debbie, I have ongoing teeth problems because of my genetic condition. I've got a small mouth, too many teeth, numerous gum issues, thyme tea. Drinking fresh thyme tea keeps me away from the dentist. Truly, truly, truly. I go for a clean, but I don't have any problems. Thyme tea. Thank you. I'm going to let these beautiful women go. Tywanah needs to go to bed. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Next week, if yes, it is Christmas Eve for you guys, or Christmas Day if you're down on the south, down here in the southern hemisphere. But come and have some fun. Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Come and have some fun. And if you want to join us for the community event 2 hours beforehand, you're also welcome to do that as well.
Thank you, everybody.
Any last words of
Thanks,
wisdom?
everybody.
All good?
Thank you.
All right.